The village was silent. Snow had settled into roads. The midwife's cart was stuck beyond the river. Inside a small cottage, a woman, Anika, her breath fogging the air, her hands gripping the edge of the blanket, her family gathered outside the door, helpless, praying to the gods that they weren't sure could hear. But Eileithyia heard. She was the goddess of birth, of emergencies, of trembling. Between the house, there was life and pain. She did not ride chariots or command thunder. She just arrived in silence, in breath, in the moment just before surrender. On that solstice night, she descended, not with fanfare, with flame. She walked through the snow, her cloak trailing warmth, her hand crept around the candle. It burned steadily, golden pulsing like a heartbeat. She entered the cottage. Anika looked up, eyes widened. She didn't speak. She did not need to. Eileithyia just placed the candle on the windowsill and knelt beside her. "Breathe," she whispered. The wind outside settled. The wind softened. The pain did not vanish, but it found rhythm. The woman breathed. The child arrived. Her name, Zoe. A new voice in the world. Eileithyia wrapped the child in cloth woven from light and placed the candle in Anika's arm. "This flame will guide others," she said, "not just through birth, through any beginning." She vanished before dawn, but the candle remained. The villagers gathered around the cottage, drawn by the glow. They didn't ask questions. They didn't speak. They simply stood in silence. And then, one by one, they lit their own. From that year on, every solstice, the villagers lit a single candle in their windows. Not for decoration, for arrival. For those who were waiting in silence. For children. For healing. For news. For challenge. They called it the candle of arrival. Not a tradition, a threshold. A way to honor movement before something begins. A way to remember Eileithyia, the goddess of birth, still walks beside those who labor, whether in body, in grief, or in hope. In time, the ritual grew. Families placed candles beside cribs, beside hospital beds, besides letters they haven't yet sent. They lit flames for new jobs, for new homes, for new names. They lit them for forgiveness, for courage, for breath before the leap. In one home, a father lit the candle before telling his daughter the truth. In another, a child lit one before stepping into the snow to find her sister. A third lit it in the window before opening the box of memories she had kept sealed for years. Each flame pulsed with possibility. Each breath was a prayer. And Eileithyia, ever watchful, still brings light, not for a spectacle, for emergence. She does not rush, she waits. She does not command, she compensates. She does not promise ease, she offers rhythm. And when the solstice comes and the snow presses close, and the world feels paused between what was and what might be, her candle still burns. A signal, a guide, a gift.